It's Whiteboard Wednesday, and we're still working through the principles from Think and Grow Rich, which are just fascinating to me because, as I keep saying, this was written in 1937 with Napoleon Hill having come off the Depression, as they were coming out of the Depression, as they were really trying to put their lives back together. What were the success acumens or alchemize? How did they alchemize success? So today, last time on Whiteboard Wednesday, we talked about what was your burning purpose? What really gets you lit up and causes you to want to move forward with life? Once you identify that, what Napoleon Hill said was that there are 7 different desires that you need to put under your purpose to actually motivate and mobilize yourself when your purpose gets a little waning, okay? And those desires are the combination. He says the more combination you have of these desires under your purpose, the more it will continue to drive you and to allow you to move forward with your dream. So here's the desires, and I'm going to ask you, which of those desires motivates you, and then how? What is it about those desires? So desire number 1 is the desire for love. How does love motivate you, compel you to move forward? What about the desire for sex? Not touching that one tonight, but it will continue to come up with Napoleon Hill, which I find very interesting. Number 3 is the desire for material wealth or money. How does having that abundance of wealth mobilize and motivate you to continue on with your purpose, your burning desire? What about the desire for self-expression? How does needing to be you and be seen as the unique person you are continue to motivate that purpose as well? And then the other one is the desire for life after death. Now, a lot of that is also, how does that inspire you, motivate you, mobilize you? What does that really look like? Now, there's 2 negative ones that he talks about too, which I think is super interesting. He said that the desire for revenge will often mobilize or motivate you to move forward with this purpose that you have, this burning desire. You wait and see. I'll prove to you that I'm not this or that or whatever you've heard said about yourself. Maybe that's true for you. But what he says is that that negative emotion over time is a demotivator, not a motivator. So how can you move that forward? The final one that he talks about is the emotion of fear. That a lot of times our burning desire comes from, oh my gosh, the sky might fall in if I don't keep moving forward with this dream, this desire. I won't be loved, cared for, have financial wealth, be taken care of in my old age. And again, what he says about that is that that emotion of fear, those negative drives over time do not allow you to be the most expansive version of yourself. Now, what I find very interesting for myself, just on a personal note, is I thought there have been a lot of times, especially when my life shattered and I was putting it back together, that the thing that drove me, I will rebuild, I will re-identify myself, came from that emotion of fear. Like I was scared to death that what had happened would be the best that I'd ever had, right? That the shatter would always be the shatter. And I have to agree with Napoleon Hill that it didn't allow me to relax and breathe into the best part of myself and the best part of the people around me that really wanted to see me succeed. So what about you? What's your story and what motivates you? I'll be interested to hear. I'm having deep thoughts about this. I hope you do too.